Hi everyone, and welcome to your Angel Pick a Card reading. There are 3 piles here for you. We have pile 1 with Angel Aura Quartz. We have pile 2, which is Selenite, and we have pile 3, which is Angelite. So take your time and pick the pile or crystal that speaks to you, and I will see you soon. Hi, pile 1, and those of you who chose the Angel Aura Quartz. Welcome to your Angel Pick a Card reading. Going to set the tarot aside here with the other oracles, and we'll get started. I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then we'll chat about them. Okay, let's see. I mean, your top row is on fire, pile 1. Holy moly. Yeah, and don't stop. That's hilarious. Okay, so what is happening up here with all of these Wheel of Fortune? So Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, okay? I'm not sure what's going on, but something good is happening for you right now, just happened, or is about to happen, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And I believe what they're trying to say to you here is keep your vibration high, keep that fire in your belly. I love that. I love when I see fire in the belly in cards because that's exciting. Keep that fire and that vibration high, because the higher you keep it, the more, in my opinion, positive the outcome will be as this wheel turns for you. If you're going into the Wheel of Fortune with negativity, you will get negativity. If you're going into the Wheel of Fortune as it's turning for you with positivity and high vibration, then that is what you will get. Now, I'm coming over here to this Earth Angel card, which is thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. And this is the angel prayer. I love this deck from Kyle Gray. It's a wonderful deck, and it's an angel prayer. So again, you're raising the vibration. You're becoming more connected and more attuned to divine. So that is great. And whatever it is that you're doing, because I feel like you are on the positivity track here. You can't stop it. You have to keep going. But now I want to take a look here, because I want to know what this 4 of Fire is about, this 4 of Wands. Because it has prosperity, contentment, it has celebration. We also know that it can mean marriage too. So I'm just kind of curious, right, as to what this could be. So first card is saying a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel, or a new vehicle. Oh, how nice. This one is saying for the wheel, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. And here we have prosperity, contentment, celebration. So I mean, I can't wait to see what the tarot have to say here, because that will give us a little more insight into what this is. I'm very excited, if you can't tell by the sound of my voice, to kind of figure out what this is, right? I see Jupiter here. I mean, it's just big, it's expansive, right? And if I'm not correct, is Jupiter? Yes, Jupiter is associated to the Wheel of Fortune. That's why. Okay, and we also have Archangel Jeremiel. I think it's Jeremiel. Not really sure on that pronunciation. Anyway, I want to say that Archangel is linked to Scorpio when it comes to the zodiac, okay? So again, that's why it's new beginnings, it's death and rebirth. But yeah, I mean, this is very positive. So I don't know what is happening exactly for you, but I need to get the tarot out because I want to see where this is going. Okay, we have Knight of Pentacles. All right. We have 4 of Cups. And we have Justice. So something is coming in for you. I have to say, I want to say, now that I'm seeing here the Knight of Pentacles and Justice, something is coming into your life that's going to bring you balance, all right? And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's solid, it's grounded ideas. It's going to be slow and steady. Like I said, I don't know if this is already happening or if it's about to happen. But if it is, it's been a slow and steady progress. If it's going to happen in future, it's going to be a slow and steady progress to get there. But all I can say is there's going to be success and celebration at the end of this, because there's something just with this card in the past. Maybe you didn't see everything that was being offered to you, but now you do. And that's why they're saying don't stop. Like, you've got to keep, now that you know, you have to keep this momentum, right? This wheel, whichever way it's going, you have to keep it moving. You have to keep it moving in positivity. And by doing that, you're going to bring in this prosperity for yourself here. It's even saying here, right? Happiness, a positive change in your life. And whatever it is, it's going to bring you balance. Very positive message. I mean, again, not sure exactly what the new beginning is. Could it be, you know, like it said, travel, a new vehicle? With the Four of Wands, I'm even saying, could it be a new relationship, right? That's going to bring balance into your life. Could it have something to do with a new job or a new career that's going to bring prosperity and new beginnings and happiness into your life and positivity and balance? Not sure. It could be anything for you. But just know that if it hasn't already happened for you, or if it hasn't started to happen, make sure that you look at everything. If something's being offered, or if, how else can I say it? If something's being offered, or even if it's something not being offered to you, but that you're coming across yourself and you're going, no, I'm not going to even consider that. Maybe you should. Okay. We want to keep that high vibration, that positivity up. And I think this is just saying, look at everything. Okay. There is a fourth cup here that may be of benefit to you. So look at everything for whatever the situation is. And I don't know. It could even, with this Four of Wands, I mean, it could be romance. I'm just looking here, right? Happiness, a new start, end of delays, a very positive change in your life, bringing balance in, trusting. Yeah. You know what? I'm so curious. I'm going to actually, I have a couple of other oracles here to pull, but I'm also just going to get out my romance angel cards, because normally I would save those for like a love reading or whatever. But just because this Four of Wands is here, I want to see what the romance angels, being that this is an angel reading and this is what the message that they're bringing forward for you. What do they have to say when it comes to romance? So just give me a sec here. And okay, let's see what the romance angels are saying. Just on the off chance. Like I said, it could be job. I'm torn. And I think maybe for some of you, it is one or the other. It could be romance. It could be, this is what just flipped over. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So maybe, okay, well, let's go with that. Let me just see if there's anything else. Maybe that's why it's a fresh start, right? It's a new beginning in this lifetime. Interesting. Okay. And for some of you, If you are in a happy relationship, then it could be career or just something else great that's happening for you. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else that wants to come out. That one flipped over right away. Okay. Okay, here we go. Honeymoon. All right. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Interesting. So it may be somebody that you know already. And it's going to be a new beginning. It's going to turn into romance. And well, with the Four of Wands and honeymoon. And then the other is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So if any of this is ringing true for you, that was confirmation, okay? Right there. Now, let's just get a couple of more angel oracle cards. That's interesting. So this very well could be. And the fact that those last three come out together. All right, let's just see what we have here for these angel cards, because these have messages on them as well. So I'm curious. Okay, that one. Acknowledgement. Look after yourself by acknowledging your desires and needs and taking steps to meet them. Examine and note your gifts, talents, and achievements. When you accept all aspects of yourself, you feel centered and confident. Then you can genuinely acknowledge others. Become aware of and nurture the good qualities of the people in your life so that they feel relaxed and happy in your presence. Angel wisdom reminds you to recognize who you truly are, an evolved spirit in a human body. When you acknowledge your spiritual dimensions, you will align with your true self and your spirit will soar. So that goes here with this Earth Angel prayer card, right? Thank you for inspiring me to be more like you, raising your vibration. Okay, I love that. So there's a message for some of you, because we have to remember this is a collective reading. So there could be multiple messages in here for different people. I think some it's about just raising your vibration and getting on the positive wheel. For some, I believe it's about love and romance. For some, I believe it could even be about a job. And for others, well, that's what's happening in your life right now in a positive way. So let's just look at this last card here, which is Guardian Angel. Okay. Miracle. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. So with this card, I also now am getting that it could just be rekindling love for yourself, right? Just bringing positivity and love into your own self, into your own being. So multiple messages here, but all very lovely and all very positive. Thank you very much, Pile One. And thank you to the angels who have brought you these great messages today. Hi, Pile Two, and those of you who chose this lovely selenite heart with the angel wings engraved in it. All right, let's get into your reading here, your angel pick a card, setting aside your tarot to the end. And I'll get all these set out and then we'll talk about them, okay? Pile One took a turn that I didn't expect. It was just something that was coming in and it seemed a little different, so we went with it. So maybe we'll end up doing the same for you. I don't know here. Let's look at the cards. Okay, so first off, we have the King of Swords. All right. Knight of Raphael, which is Archangel Raphael. Cups. This is cups here. Okay, because I automatically always want to believe that it's green, so therefore it's pentacles. But in this deck, Raphael, Archangel Raphael's suit is actually cups, okay? So it's water. And then we have Knight of Air or Knight of Swords. So very first thing that I'm seeing, which is kind of, which I'm kind of laughing to myself if you can hear it a bit in my voice. I'm definitely smiling. This Knight of Raphael, Knight of Cups, committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So I don't know, you guys, pile 1 and now pile 2. I think the angels are coming in with messages for this pick a card of love, which normally isn't what I do for readings. But you know what? If the messages are coming through, the messages are coming through. And now I'm even looking over here at this Knight of Swords, which is, you know, inspirational, full of ideas. You know, the Knight of Swords wants to be the king eventually, so clear thinking. But isn't it interesting that one, I need to look at this closer. Okay. He has a bouquet of flowers, which normally is not the Knight of Swords, okay? Other than the Knight of Swords would know what he wants, right? So there could be that, but it's got intellectual, determined, motivated. So yeah, knowing what they want. And here we have the Knight of Cups, which is all about romance and a romantic relationship. And over here we have the King of Swords, which, you know, is very objective and again, clear thinking and intelligent and impartial. And I want to say, I mean, I just find this so funny. It's almost like he is sitting there, you know, just kind of daydreaming, which normally is not how we or I think of the King of Swords, but it's almost like he's sitting there daydreaming, just kind of, you know, wondering what is out there for me, right? Expect miracles. Is there something out there for me? And even on the card, it says unemotional relationships or being unemotionally available. I don't think so. Not in this particular reading. I'm going to just say, because we have the Knight here with roses. I'm almost giddy because I never get these kind, right? So we have the Knight with roses. We have the Knight of Cups charging in, and I feel he's charging in here to this king and kind of saying, you know, it's never too late to pull out your emotions. You're smart, you're clever, you know what that means. Just because that's not the way you normally want to act or portray yourself doesn't mean that you don't deserve it. And then back down to expect miracles. Maybe this will be a miracle for the King of Swords. Hey, dude, you're going to get some romance here. You're going to get a relationship. So very exciting. So maybe for you, pile 2, this is what's happening. Maybe you have just given up and you're just kind of thinking rationally now. And you're like, no, it's not going to happen. But I think your reading here is saying, no, it is. Expect a miracle, right? Remain positive about it. Very cute and very interesting. And then we have for the Angel Prayers, which is a Kyle Gray deck that I love, and it's Connect with Music, and it's saying, thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. So maybe for you, pile 2, you will find your inspiration to kind of step out of this maybe cold and unemotional or unavailable state that you're in right now, and get inspired, and maybe listening to your favorite music. Maybe you will become inspired by hearing a certain song on the radio, or, you know, whatever it may be. Maybe flip through your phone. That's always fun, and just see what song comes up and see if there's a message for you in that. Very interesting. So I want to see now what the tarot has. So let's go with card 1. Okay, we have 2 of Wands. We have Temperance, and we have Ace of Swords. victory. So with Two of Wands, there's a choice that has to be made. All right. And normally it's looking at, Two of Wands, you're kind of looking at all your options. You're looking at things from different angles. You're trying to make a plan. All right. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning. It's a new, I'm going to say in this situation, it's a new clear way of thinking. So normally where the king, because I'm going with the king here, and it doesn't mean that this is for a masculine only, this is masculine energy. So it can be feminine or masculine. This is just king, masculine energy, is maybe, like I said, it just kind of looks like he's just kind of sitting there forlorn, like, I would love a queen, but, where is she? How do I make that happen? And I think this Ace of Swords is here to say, well, first, you need to think of new beginnings. You have to have a new way of thinking about this situation, and victory will be yours. And Temperance is just bringing that balance, that emotional, because I think of it as it's water flowing, right? So it's that emotional balance. And maybe the king's been a little unemotionally, his emotions have been imbalanced as of late. So maybe that is you, pile two. Maybe you've just been kind of, like I said, you've gone up, you've gone right into your head and out of your heart, and it's time to come back down in, because it looks like there's a relationship that's coming through. So what I did with pile one, because I was like, is this a romance reading? Let me pull out my romance angel cards, which normally I wouldn't for an angel reading, but it is an angel reading. I do have romance angel cards. It looks like there could be a relationship coming in here. So let's see what the romance angels have to say, because the other angels are definitely pointing towards a new relationship for you. I love this. Okay, what do we have here? There's ones that want to come out. They're jumping in the deck. Okay, we'll take that one. Oh, wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay, there's one. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come along. So maybe for some of you, you're finally going chemistry. Just fell out. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. Yeah, if you're in this King of Swords energy, you've got to take on this Ace of Swords and know that there's a new way of thinking about this. Okay, we've got the knights, they're coming in, flowers, just all the poetic. He's coming with the poem, I don't know. But this is bringing emotional balance to you, pile two. And let's just see if there's anything else here. Oh, geez, okay. So, okay. We have different, oh my gosh, we have a whole bunch. Okay, so make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps. You're guided to take. Excellent, right? You're thinking of it. You're feeling guided to do it, so you need to make the effort. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. That could be anything. And that can also be, and because there's a remain positive card here, I want to say, is there a bit of addiction here maybe with this King of Swords energy to a little bit of negativity maybe is happening. Negativity towards love, new relationships. Maybe are you addicted to your own ego? Because that can certainly happen to people as well, where you just think that you know better, but really what the angels are trying to tell you here today is you do need someone. So maybe it's time, and if you open up to this, if you make the effort, if you open up, there is a beautiful relationship that's going to bring balance into your life, an expected miracle, or miracles. I'm going to say an unexpected miracle that you could not see. And here we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. And forgive and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And maybe this is it. Maybe it was an addiction to staying in your past. Maybe the King of Swords had a bad relationship in the past, and that could have been you, pile 2, and you've been a little gun shy about, you know, stepping forward into love again. This is going to be different for everyone because this is a collective reading. So for some of you, this could be a new relationship coming in. You're just going to have to change the way that you are in the moment, right? Thinking and feeling. This could be you getting over your past relationships and knowing that it's okay. Expect the miracle, remain positive. Something good can come into you again. And if you're in a relationship, this could even just be, it's time to maybe you're in a bit of a rut, and you need to bring in that fresh, like that fresh new energy again of romance back into the relationship. It can be different for everyone. Now, I'm also going to pull a couple more oracle cards here, which is the angels are talking about love. I like it. Let's see if there's any other advice. We have a couple of other cards here, this and one other. Okay. Adventure. Oh, I'm just going to say off the top, just treat it as an adventure, right? Life is an adventure. Be ready for the unexpected and make the most of all opportunities. This would be an opportunity. The angel wisdom suggests you get out of your habits or ruts in which you are stuck. Addicted, right? Addicted in the rut. Yeah. Do things that are different and face life with a sense of wonder. Expect miracles. If the path ahead seems dark, do as you would if you were exploring a dark place. Ask your angels to light the way. Then watch for the signs and signals that tell you where and how to go. Explore the new with excitement and courage. These magnetic qualities attract money and career openings and add zest to relationships. As I was saying, maybe it just needs to be, you have to bring a little bit of that romantic flair back into an already existing relationship, that zest. The angels are inspiring you to move forward with anticipation, expectancy, and hope. Expect miracles. Love that. Okay. Let's get one last card for you, pile 2. This is an awesome reading as well. I loved pile 1. I'm loving pile 2. Now I can't wait to see what pile 3 is going to be. Okay. Patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. Oh, this is perfect. So for some of you, maybe you're in the relationship and it's not quite moving in this direction as fast as you want it to, okay? Or maybe the person hasn't expressed their love to you yet or hasn't made the effort. Okay, this is just calling for patience. All right, so again, many messages for many different people, but I certainly hope that you found this helpful, pile 2. I appreciate your time and I will see you next time. Hi, pile 3, and those of you who chose the Angelite crystal. Thank you for being here for your Angel Pick-a-Card reading today. Let's get started. I'm setting the tarot over to the side for the end. We'll get into those with some more oracle then. And for now, I'm just going to get your cards laid out, and then we will talk about them. Okay, I've had 2 very exciting readings, pile 3, in the first 2 piles. And it looks like it's continuing here for pile 3. Oh my God, this is so hilarious. I normally just do messages that come through, right? So it could be about anything. I always find that there's a common theme of change and, doing better for yourself. And today, for whatever reason, the angels are all about the love. It feels like it's Valentine's Day here. It's absolutely wild. Okay, I'm just looking at your cards. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, clear and decisive coming in. He's moving fast. All right. Not quite Knight of Wands, but still moving fast nonetheless. And like determined, like I know what I want. I know what I'm doing. We have the Lovers. We have the Empress. We have romance and connection. We have peaceful resolution, and we have express your creativity. This is a prayer card, Kyle Gray deck. I love it. And it's a prayer for your angel that you can actually use. So it's thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. And I love that it's sitting below the Empress card here of creation and, just making things happen, right? Very interesting. And over here, even with the Knight, right? Knights are full of ideas and inspiration. So again, express your creativity, speak it, whatever it is in your way. I want to say, because this is a Knight, it might be something, and this is very blue, throat chakra, that it might be something that, that you may speak out. Okay. So that might be a message for someone. For other people or the rest of you, I don't know. This is just definitely a romantic reading. I really believe here, pile 3. I'm gonna say though, we're gonna have 2 options here. It can be romance, but I think it also could speak to creativity. I'm gonna start with the romance first, just because it's coming out so strongly. So what I'm feeling is, pile 3, that this may be you. You may be this Knight who is very decisive, who knows what they want, and you want to go after it. And maybe you just haven't done that yet. Okay? Oh, and you know what's popping out here right at the end? Review your options carefully. So maybe this is a situation where you have different options, different choices in love right now. Maybe you're trying to decide between 2 people, or other scenario would be 2 situations. But the advice that they're giving you, okay, I like this. The advice that they're giving you here on this card is make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. And I think that's interesting here, Archangel Raphael. All right, because with air, with the swords, sometimes you're making intellectual choices from your head rather than from your heart. And they're telling you here, you need to make the choices from your heart. So whatever situation it is right now, whether it's love or something else, you want to do it. You know what you want. You know what you want to go after, but try to get out of your head a little bit and go more into your heart space to make the decisions from your heart, where it's an emotional commitment, not just a commitment for the sake of it being one, right? Like just because it's a good idea. Okay. And then we have romance and connection. So again, right here, look, hands over the heart space too, right? Like it's really finding that emotional connection. That is what you need to look for, pile 3. This is a very strong message for you. It's what you need to look for. This cannot, what's the saying? Head over heart decision. This is going to be a heart over head decision for you. You're looking for that Empress, that's someone who, and again, this is energy, so it's not gender. So that's someone who is kind and nurturing and can plant and make things grow in your life for you for the relationship. We even see here a baby, so maybe that's something interesting that may come of this relationship and this decision. All right, so I don't know. I just think that, but I know that the Empress is also very creative, okay? Because for me, she ties into that Venus energy, so which is very creative and loves nice things and beautiful things. It's all about beauty and creativity. So maybe that's what this person will bring into your life as well. And maybe it's just going to be the way this person speaks to you, and that may help you to make the decision, right? It's going to be that person who's nurturing and loving and caring and just exudes all of that calm, calm energy, like calm energy of love and acceptance, right? And they're going to speak it. They're going to show it, but they're also it's going to be in their words. So if you're making a choice, I think this is a message from your angels. Listen to what is being said, right? Make that connection with your heart, but listen to what is being said. And with peaceful resolution, I don't feel that it necessarily is, there's any resolution to this other than you're going to find the person for you, right? You're going to finally make that choice. You've made it, but you're going to make it from heart space, and you're going to be looking for the person that has those Empress qualities and the person that's going to speak to you in that way. And I think that will be your trigger, and whatever, or not your trigger, but your confirmation that that's the choice, that's the right one from your heart. And it's just going to bring a sense of peace to you. That's what I believe this card is coming out to say. You're just going to feel at peace, like you know that you've made the right decision. So let's get into the tarot here and see what they have to say. Okay, we have Ace of Cups, love, perfect. All right, so new beginning, yes, in love, we know. And Five of Wands, okay, all right, maybe now this is making a little more sense. Okay. All right. And King of Wands. All right. So now that I see this card, Five of Wands, the peaceful resolution may make a little more sense, and maybe in love, because there's tests here. You have been tested before. You've maybe had to pass a test or two, or you just felt like every relationship you've been in has been some sort of test. And I think that with this card, maybe it's now telling you, you know what, this is not a test, because at the end, you're going to feel just peaceful, just happiness, just bliss, just joy. It's not going to feel like, oh my God, what have I just been through? Oh my God. You're not going to be questioning your decision this time. That's what I feel they're trying to tell you, okay? You're not going to be questioning. There's going to be a peaceful resolution. It's not a test this time. Okay. And with the King of Wands, well, we just know that, hey, we've got the love card. We've got all this romance and love happening. And then we have the King of Wands, who is just, a bit of fiery passion. So I'm going to say that for me is confirmation. I don't really need to get much more into the King of Wands. But what I will do, because pile 1 and pile 2 both were speaking of love. In pile 1, I ended up pulling out my romance angel cards. It was not my intention to use them, even though this is an angel reading, because normally I find I don't really get a lot of love or romance in my readings. But because I did, I was kind of unsure. And so then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pull out the romance angel cards in pile 1 just to see. And yeah, sure enough. And then pile 2 was a bit like you, pile 3. there was no question that it was a romance reading. So let's see what the romance angels have to say. We have your messages here from all your other angels, the archangels, guardian angels, ministry of angels. Let's see now. We have honeymoon. Haha, perfect. Someone else got that card too. So enjoy the bliss of a holiday time together. So maybe you're just going to go on holiday, or maybe it will actually be a honeymoon. Is there anything else? This one's popping through. This could be the one. Also came out in the other pile. I'm just giddy with these readings today. I'm so loving this. All right. Let's just see. Is there anything else here from the romance angels? Anything else that wants... Oh. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. And that just reminds me of the Empress, right? You know, it's the beauty, smelling the flowers, you know. By you being positive and high vibration and of love in the moment, that's what's going to attract more love into your life, okay? And let's just see if there's one more, if there's anything else here from the romance angels. Oh, this is just so, oh, there we go. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And I think that, again, just ties in here to the Five of Wands, which is that test energy, okay? And knowing that there will be a peaceful outcome in this situation when you make your decision heart over mind, okay? So I love these messages. I do have a couple of more oracles here, a couple of more angel messages that we want to see. So let's just see what else we have that can tie in with all of this. This is such a great message too. I'm so excited for you, pile 3. And this, again, like I said, it can be, the way this can happen will be different for different people. This is something that maybe you're experiencing now, something that has just happened to you recently, or something that's going to come up in the future. Wisdom. Knowledge is learnt, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. Perfect, right? Get out of the head space and into the heart space. That's what they're trying to tell you. They're coming in through the heart space. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decisions and act from your own infinite self, which is your soul, your heart space. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective as dramas and fears become insignificant, right? Out of the drama here. Where did I leave off? Oh, with wisdom, life takes on a new perspective as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. I love that. Okay, because relationships are built on trust and respect. And I think if you walk that walk, then that's what you will receive in return. And remember, I said it's going to be someone who's going to speak to you. Metaphorically or literally, but I believe literally. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oneness. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually, those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. That's a very beautiful message, and I'm sure that there is a person that is specifically for, or it could be for a number of you. What's coming in is that maybe there's someone out there that has lost a spouse or a partner or a significant other. And it's time to move on and bring love back into your life, okay? Know that your person is always there with you, and what they want is for you to be happy. And if that means bringing someone into your life with this Empress energy that's going to love and nurture and care for you, then that is exactly what they want for you. And this could be why you know that it's time, but you're having a very hard time. Maybe you've met someone and you think, wow, I could see myself dating this person, or maybe you're past dating and it's coming into marriage, whatever it may be. But there's that part of you that's kind of hanging on to this past person. And you're making the decisions right now ruled by your head and not your heart. And your angels' messages here for you is to rule by your heart and to trust that this someone that you dearly miss is always with you, and all they want is happiness and what is best for you. So I believe, and what I'm hearing the message is right here now, is you need to move forward. Okay, so if that is for someone specific, I'm so happy that this came through for you. And it could be for a number of you, I'm not sure. But this was a beautiful reading, pile 3. I am so happy, like I said, giddy with the fact I'm doing a romance reading. Love it. And I will see you next time. Thank you.